Welcome to the Daily Line at BetRepublic.com. I'm Jarvis Symes. With me is Greg Dempson. We are getting into the conference games. The intensity's up in basketball. We've got a college play to talk about today, as well as one from the NBA. Greg, let's start things off with Seton Hall versus Notre Dame. The Irish laying 1.5. Total on the game is 149. What do you have for us on this matchup?
Well, I like the favorite here, Jarvis. Notre Dame laying a 1.5. Last night, Seton Hall were up and down the court, 109 to 106 against the Friars of Providence. And we have a spot here that really is a nice spot for Notre Dame to be in. The last two games Notre Dame played, they held their opponents to 30 points or less in back-to-back games in the first half. Now they're playing a foe that's in the last four games have a combined score of 155 or more points. The third thing we need, the third criteria for making this system work is the line has to be plus or minus 3 points, and it is. If we take the favorite in this spot, Notre Dame minus 1.5, we are 31-7 ATS, 82%, going back to 1997. What's really nice is it's done a perfect 10 out of 10. It's 10-0 ATS the last three seasons. I think Seton Hall, they do not play defense. They're going to have to wear down sooner or later. I like the Fighting Irish in official selection on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish minus 1.5, Jarvis.
Backed by a profile that is on a 10-0 against the spread, I think I like the Fighting Irish laying 1.5 as well. That's for college. There's also a heads up you want to give for a game that starts tomorrow. The Daily Line at Bet Republic comes live to you every day at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, but we know that we're getting a lot of games tipping off a little bit earlier.
Yes.
And Greg's had some early heads up that's sent out to the stadiums, but you've got one for
tomorrow,
Thursday morning, that could be a good game to look at.
If we can get 4 points tomorrow, and I think this is 2:20 Eastern, so West Coast time, 11:20 in the morning. I like the Miami Hurricanes at plus 4 or higher. They're playing Wake Forest. I actually have Miami winning this game straight up, Jarvis, but I always look for a certain margin. I call it an MOV, a margin of victory. So I like the Hurricanes tomorrow if we can get at least 4 points.
So circle that one, you guys. The Miami Hurricanes playing Wake Forest, looking for 4 points would be nice. Line should be up sometime later on in the day. Let's shift gears to the NBA right now. We've got Utah playing in Detroit tonight. Jazz have been hot, one of the hottest teams in the NBA lately. They've won 22 of their last 27. They're 9 of 11 on the road, playing again, laying 6 points on the road. That's not a surprise. They were in Chicago last night.
Yeah, they really put the boots to the Bulls there last night. Utah have been playing good ATS on the road all year, Jarvis. They're 18-11 ATS, 6-2 ATS their last 8 games away. They're clearly a better team. You know, you look at Chicago versus Detroit. Chicago is a better team than the Pistons. So now you have a short trip from Detroit to Chicago. They're just on the road, so I don't think they're going to be tired from like a 6 or 7 day road swing, that type of thing. I like the Jazz in this spot. We have a situation here as we're going to fade a home dog with a losing straight-up record for the season if they're off of a home win, a tight game by 3 points or less. That thing has worked really well here, Jarvis. It's 82, this system, 82-40 ATS going back to 1996. That's about 67%. The last 3 seasons, by fading the home team, you are 22-8 ATS. So I like the Jazz as an official selection tonight. Take the Utah Jazz minus 6 points.
Okay, so we got 2 plays from Greg, one from NCAA, one from the NBA. Recap them for us, and we'll set it up.
Okay, 2 official selections, and keep in mind, if Notre Dame, of course, Notre Dame minus 1.5 tonight playing Seton Hall. But if the Hurricanes are getting 4 points tomorrow, we're going to play them as well. So check your line tonight, and if your profiles fit mine, go ahead and back the Hurricanes. They're plus 4 in their game against Wake Forest. Second selection, or the third selection that I like, would be on the Utah Jazz. They're laying 6 on the road tonight at Detroit. I like Utah minus 6 against the Pistons.
There's a couple selections from Greg, plus a heads up for tomorrow's game. If you want more NBA, more NCAA, come by BetRepublic.com. You check out the stadium sections there. Check out the public screens. Lots of information, posters sharing their stuff on the games, free forms, free picks. Come by BetRepublic.com. For everyone here at the Daily Line, I'm Jarvis Symes.
And I'm Greg Dempson.
Thanks for watching.
Good winning tonight.